What's going on, guys? It's Gendo here, and welcome to episode 51 of the world's first. If you're still enjoying the series, please go and smash that like button. Lets me know that you're still interested. Now, today we're going to be taking on Torquay in the league, but of course, before we get to that, we must go over how we've been faring up to this point in the league. And to be quite honest with you, it's been rather surprising how well we're doing. So after last live com against Alfreton, we went on a very decent run. 5 wins, 2 draws, and only the loss to Stockport, which, to be quite honest with you, we deserved, as we did not have as many attacking chances as we would have liked. Defensively, we were a shambles. Very fortunate to only come away with just 1 goal with the loss, but it's a loss nonetheless. Taking a look at the 2 draws, Bury and Borehamwood, felt that we deserved these results. We didn't play all that well. Could have been a loss, but at the end of the day, 1 point is 1 point. But in the wins, we have not scored less than 2 goals in these wins, and you're going to be hearing names like Anthony Steer, Liam Davies, Rob Foster, Steve Peters throughout the entirety of the season, because they are starting to become a catalyst. And I think it's because of all the midfielders that I brought in, like Tom Gamlin, like Jamie Gallagher. The wingers are starting to get into the action as well, distributing the ball up to the forwards at a rapid pace. And this is what I wanted to see out of this team this early. I hope we can continue this form. I know it's not sustainable, but at least continue at a clip that will get us into the playoff spots come season's end. That really is the goal for this season. Try and get into the top 5, at least reach the playoffs, and then whatever happens from there. But there is a difference. After the first match, we're not really using the 4-4-2 all that much anymore, and I'll show you why. 2-1 victory over Woking, 4-3-3. 4-2 win over Southport, 4-3-3. 2-1 win over FC United, 4-3-3. 2-1 win over Hyde United, 4-3-3. Are you starting to see a pattern here? I started to move away from the 4-4-2, mostly because we have had all these potent strikers on this team, and I really want to try and get them utilized into the mix. Yes, I know I did buy wingers last season in the attempts to use them. That's not to say that I'm not going to stop using them. Hell, in the 5-2 win over Newport, we used the 4-4-2. I'm going to try and sporadically, throw in the 4-4-2 now and then just to give those wingers some actual game time, but I think I'm finding more success with the 4-3-3 this season, mostly due to the midfielders that we have in play, especially, and also the defenders as well. I feel that we have a little more attacking freedom now that we have better backs and better midfielders. So 4-3-3 is back to being the standard formation today, but we are going to throw in 4-4-2 just in case we have a little bit of fitness issue in both the midfield and the striker front, just to bring the wingers out and get them some game time. So today versus Torquay, it's at home, and hopefully we can continue this nice little run of form. 5 matches unbeaten. Let's get into the team sheet. And on this day, we will be using the 4-4-2 as both Jake Gallagher and Tom Gamblin are unavailable. Jake Gallagher due to suspension. Tom Gamblin due to an injury. Unfortunately, he has a twisted knee and won't be available for the next couple of weeks. So we are a little short on the midfielders. That's why we're going with the 4-4-2. And this is the lineup. We're going to have McCullough in net, Jones, Stott, Arthur, and Hose all along the back line. Our mid-four will consist of Jones, Grayson, Andre Jones, and Jack Steele, and the 2 strikers up front, Anthony Steer and Rob Foster. Our bench looks like Hutton, Duxbury, Whittleson, Peters, and Piergianni. Marvin McCoy, starting to see him moved away from the squad due to his speed and his pace are starting to decline. While his technical abilities are moving up, really no need to have him on anymore. Liam Davies out just because I can't really put 2 strikers on the bench with only a 5-person bench. So this is what we're going to go with. Cross fingers, hopefully we do well against Torquay. But of course we need to actually play the 90 minutes, so let's kick off and see what happens. 9 minutes on, and unfortunately, I'm going to have to be making a sub real soon. Anthony Steer coming inside. Oh, what a rebound! He was tackled off the ball. He fell to Rob Foster. It's his 4th goal of the season. It's 1-0 to Sheffield, but unfortunately, like I said, I'm going to have to make a sub early on a defender. That was some great passing from Jones to Steer. Like I said, tackled off the ball, fell to Rob Foster, and it's a goal. It's 1-0 to Sheffield. As you can see, though, Piergianni is coming on for Andrew Stott because he picked up a dead leg, dropped all the way down to 20%. Long ball over the top. Anthony Steer is the only one to get it. He actually takes a shot, forces the goalkeeper to make a save, and we get ourselves a corner out of it. Who's taking it? Grayson. Grayson trying to go near post. A flick on Arthur just over the crossbar. Could have been 2-0 early. Whew, we are just peppering these guys early. Keep it up, boys. Jack Steele now with the ball on the wing. 13 minutes gone. Anthony Steer, it's 2-0 to Sheffield. Keep it up, boys. Third goal of the season, and we are flying high. I can't believe that this team is just absolutely astounding. All we needed was some better midfielders, some better team roles, and look at what's happening. We are absolutely bossing teams for the most part. I mean, yeah, we haven't really won everything, but we're just bossing teams, and I want this to continue. As long as we have a fully fit side, we're going to keep this up. 18 minutes gone, and they're coming forward. Torquay actually coming. Oh, what a save from McCullough! Right on the line, and then cleared away. Ooh, I thought Torquay would have equalized, but it's a great save to prevent it. And really, since that clearance off the line, there was not a single highlight to the game. There really were no more shots added on to anybody. So as it stands, it's 2-0 to Sheffield. Keep it up, boys. I really don't need to add anything else. They are playing out of their minds to come away with the result that they are right now. Keep putting the pressure on Torquay and hopefully come away with all 3 points. So let's kick back out there and see how the second half shapes up. Just before the hour mark, it's a corner in. Oh, and Torquay get one back off of a set piece. Olamola with the corner, Ben Winter with the goal. It's 2-1 now. We really need to start closing people down with our set pieces. As I've said before, set piece is definitely not my forte. It's, as you can see right here, it's definitely not a good idea to mark people that need to be marked. I have no idea what I just said there. 10 minutes left to go. I made all my subs. I just subbed out the 2 wingers, Ben Hutton and Duxbury, coming on the right and left respectively. But as you can see, even on extended, there is just not a lot coming on. Oh, Declan Jones, get the ball clear, tries to get it up to Anthony Steer, but he is not the first person to reach. Oh, actually, it's going to go out for a corner. With 2 minutes left to go in this match, we have ourselves a corner. What are we going to do with it? Grayson, into David Jones. Back out to Hutton, though, to Andre. I have 3 Jones. I had 3 Jones out on the pitch. Steele out on the wing. When you have 2D Jones playing the right, that's going to give you a lot of problems. David Jones and Declan Jones, not a good time. But this is David Jones taking it up the wing. He just needs to get it through. Anthony Steer flicks it on, keeps it going. Wow, did not think that we were going to keep possession of this. Foster out to Steele on the wing, just slips it through. Anthony Steer was offside, in an offside position, but it doesn't matter. The ball is cleared away. 2 minutes of stoppage time on the clock. What is going to come of this? Can we hold on to close these guys down? And there it is. We have done it. 2-1 against Torquay. Very nervy there at the end as Torquay were starting to pile on the pressure, but we did very well with it, closing them down, clearing the ball deep whenever they got into our area, and at the end of the day, came away with all 3 points. Solid victory as we now go 6 matches unbeaten. So after 10 matches with that win, that sees us tied with Ebbsfleet for points, sitting at the top of the league, but we have a little less goal difference. We have 11 compared to their 15, but hell, after 10 matches, I'm very happy that we are sitting at the top, near the top, and challenging for the league title. Like I said, I want to go after playoff spots, and sitting up there near the top right now is an absolute wonder. So let's take a look at the schedule and see when we'll be coming back for the next episode. So guys, I've been getting to thinking, as much as I love showing 1 game per episode, I don't feel like you get a good sense of how I change my style up from match to match. So I'm going to go back old school. I'm going to go back to what I did in the early days of my YouTube channel, and that is play 2 every episode, because I feel that, you know, more matches, more content, more in-depth analysis of what I do in the game. So with that in mind, our next episode, it will be a double live com, the 4th qualifying round of the FA Cup, followed by Braintree, and in that time we have 7 league matches in between, so we'll see where we sit in the league before we get into that FA Cup match. Hopefully still sitting in the top 5, but anything can happen. We have a bunch of good teams in there. We have Lincoln, we got Bristol Rovers, we have AFC Wimbledon. Those are going to be some tough matches. Hopefully, praying for the best. Probably a draw at best, but of course we will see what happens. So next time, FA Cup, and then Braintree. So until that time, I'd like to thank you all very much for watching. If you like what you saw, of course, smash that like button and lets me know that you are still interested in the series. And if you're new to the series, please go and hit that subscribe. It lets me know that you want to see more FM content on the channel. Any comments, suggestions, questions, anything else at all, please leave in the comment box below. But as always, this is Gendo, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, and peace out.